Good morning. Happy day time. Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. What? Fuck it. Morning. I don't know. I slept. I don't know. I slept so hard. Cheers. Thank you, red lipstick. Fuck Hitler. Fuck Nazis. Not in the cool way. This is that vinyl lipstick. I'm genuinely curious if I'm gonna get butthole lips with it. That's my test today. I'm much better. Thanks, Missy and Dream. Oh, I'm glad you're doing better. Is it the nerve? Is it your nerve pain? Did you have another appointment for it? How's it going? How's your tummy, dude? I feel like your household got slammed within 7 days. Maybe it's Maybelline. Yeah. Yeah, it's that shit I told you is dick suck proof. It's pretty crazy, but I don't know if it's going to cause the butthole from smoking weed all day, so we're going to see. That's my test today. I know, it stays shiny. That's the weird part. Nothing. It stays shiny, though. I don't know. It's probably chemicals. I'm probably dying. I don't know. But this shit, I've talked about it a few times. It's called vinyl. I think they actually call it the vinyl. Yeah, that's literally what it says on it in, raised letters. I did suck a dick and it didn't come off. Took a hot fucking soapy shower and it didn't come off. This shit's pretty wild. Life through chemistry, no shit. I know. It's I saw reviews about it and I was like, it's called Maybelline, what is it actual? Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink. They have a million colors, but my constant goal is to find a lipstick that's talk proof. Because I talk a lot and then it gets on my teeth and it balls up on my lips and I hate it. I think it's the lighting. I think it's my lip butt. Right there. Yeah, it's my lip butt. The light makes it look weird. The lip butt. The crease in the middle. Yeah, the light's making it look like it's not there because I have a lip butt. Yeah. The lip gooch, if you will. Yeah. I can't unsee it now. I know. Hold on. Let's see if we could. See, I can make the butt go away. Without your. It just made it worse. Okay. This is the fun part, though. Now I get to sit like this for a minute. How's everyone doing? Nothing. Don't look at it. Just look away. The Elo hit? I know. This is when your mom is like, give me your real smile. Okay, Mom. I know. If I look at you guys, I feel like it gets really weird. You gotta let it dry. I know. I want to close my mouth. This is just happening. I think it's the butt, but also lips. The shine makes my fat side of my lip stand out really bad. I think that causes a butt too. Sorry. I slept too much. This is my life now. Have you guys, I mean, probably not. You're probably not. And you're probably not. There's a really funny video of Lady Gaga. She has a makeup brand, if you didn't know. And she has a vinyl lipstick that apparently is legendary and doesn't come off and is fucking incredible. And you can eat and suck a dick or whatever the fuck you want to do in it. But she makes a video. She does a video presenting her makeup. And she has to sit here like this for so long that they speed the video up. They put it at 10 times speed. So she's like, and then it's finally dry. It's fucking hilarious. That's how I feel right now. I mean, seriously, the thing, I actually, like, it's so boring. I have the strangest hobbies. Not right now. I love you. I watch makeup news channels. I know. What a hobby she has. I've been into makeup my whole life. I used to do wedding makeup and shit when I was in college. I just like makeup. But because I've been like balls deep in the makeup industry for so long, the news on what's happening on the back end of companies and actually like what celebrities actually own their own makeup lines versus what celebrities just slap their name on a makeup brand and then get in trouble for it, etc., 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 etc. I love listening to that shit because it's just the way the makeup community has snowballed since like the early days of YouTube is fucking wild. Like the catastrophes of brand names and stuff like that. But the vast majority of celebrities and shit, they literally, I can't remember what the term is for it, but there's a term where there's basically a shell company that comes to you and is like, hey, you're famous. Can we put your name on our makeup? And they go, yeah. And those celebrities have nothing to do with that makeup. They didn't formulate it. They don't care about it. They're just making a dollar. Versus like if you've heard of Selena Gomez's makeup brand, Rare Beauty, she's like one of the most wealthy people in the world, like her net worth because of her makeup brand, because it's hers. She made it. Like she spent years sitting in labs and trying formulas and stuff. And for that reason, her makeup brand is like #1 in the world right now. And it's genuinely amazing. I have so much Rare Beauty shit. It's a really, really good brand. But there's differences. I don't know. I find it interesting. Like Jonah Hill, that fucktwat, he no shit did all that shit with a surfer girl, was like, I'm gonna date a surfer, but you have to stop wearing your bathing suit in front of human beings and men, and you have to like cloud yourself because I can't have anyone else looking at you. And then he went and tried to make a sunscreen line with a famous surfer who's vehemently against sunscreen, like one of those hippies who's like, just wipe sand on your skin. That'll do it, you know? I love that shit. I think it's fucking hilarious. I don't know. I listen to that shit in the morning and I'm just like, what in the fuck? But I don't know. Yeah. I like makeup. It's fun. It's like dressing up. I still can't get my fucking dashboard to load on this PC, so I have to look at you guys here because it's so small. Like, all I can get is my own channel. I know. How are you doing? That's kind of how I feel with that. Mm-hmm. SFX makeup is just makeup. Yeah, that's literally how I got into it. It's not sharp. I know. Everybody judges me for this cup. I love this cup, though. It's not, honestly, the chip that's the most dangerous is that one because I hold my mug like this and I like run my finger across it. This one's not too bad. It's fitting. Come on, welcome to the shit show. I love that we all have these niche interests in communities that have their own issues that never make it across 100. I mean, that's me in the makeup community. I could go off on names that you guys would never ever recognize that are like in my YouTube algorithm a big deal because they're shitheads. Like Jacqueline Hill. It does. Makeup, there's something about just slapping on some makeup. It's fun. And I think there's something about like changing it up once in a while. You know, like sometimes you get in a mood and you're like, I just need to change my hair or I need to change my nails or I need to change something. Makeup is like such a quick, easy way to do that. To just like flip, like you wake up in the morning and I know I'm not the only one. Some days you just look in the mirror and you're like, this isn't it. I don't know what happened overnight, but something wrong. Slap on some fucking mascara and suddenly you're like, all right. When in reality, there's no fucking way we changed the way we looked in 24 hours. It's all upstairs. It's all like some level of like mild dysmorphia or whatever. But absolutely. Could you just put like super glue in the hole or hot glue and cut off any excess? On the chip, it's on the inside. The worst part of the chip is that. Honestly. Maybe. I just don't drink off that side. That's what I'm worried about doing anything to it, but no shit. I have stuck this in the dishwasher constantly since it chipped, and I've dropped it a few times. This is just a hardy cup. Like, the fact that it chipped is kind of crazy. It's a very hardy cup. I know, you'd have to, like, some sort of putty or something, but then it wouldn't be dishwasher proof unless you fired it and you can't refire it. I don't know, I could probably find another cup like this somewhere. I like this cup. I'm putting on makeup right now because I was bored. That's the only reason I wear makeup. I would never, I mean, I wouldn't say that. I've been like late to stream or something because I'm in the middle of doing my makeup and I got too weird with it and I'm like, oh, I just need to finish something really quick. But like like not since I was younger. I don't put on makeup because I feel like I have to. Whereas I've talked about this before, but I very, very literally went through a period of time in my 20s where I couldn't leave the house without my eyebrows on. That's the terminology. I had to fill in my eyebrows. Otherwise, leaving the house was like bar impossible. It was like a psychotic thing. And I have no idea how. I don't think anyone in my life has ever commented on my eyebrows. Ever. Like, who the fuck cares about eyebrows? But genuinely, someone would be like, do you want to go out and do something? I'd be like, hold on, run to the bathroom, fucking carve in some crazy ass dark black eyebrows with eyeliner or something. And then I'd be like, yeah, now I'm ready. Because that's apparently it. Like, there was definitely, and I remember so clearly one morning waking up and looking in the mirror and not recognizing myself, like first thing in the morning before I had put makeup on, and my brain was like, absolutely not. We have to stop wearing makeup because this isn't healthy and something's wrong with your head. So I stopped, and that like cleansed me of that. But it was definitely like just a thing in my own head for some reason. I don't know. I was supposed to go to brunch with my coworkers this morning. When I woke up, I was just like, I don't want to people, so I didn't go, and it felt so good. Isn't that the best? Being an adult and realizing you don't have to do anything, you don't have to go anywhere. Oh my god. Is that like bathtub epoxy? Oh my god, but Knives found the mug. I could literally just... Okay, so the epoxy's $16. If I rebuy the mug, it's $25. I'm tempted to do both to see if I could fix it. Just as a project. Oh, hi, Viata. Good morning, my love. I slept in. I slept in because my dogs weren't assholes today. I'm a little upset with them. Like, I woke up at 8:45 and my alarm goes off at 6. And room is pitch dark, both dogs dead asleep. I was like, what the fuck? You wake me up at 7 on my day off, you little fuck twats. But work day, no, why are you sleeping forever? Wherever they are. Bastards. Look at that cute little bitch back there. Motherfuckers. Right? T-Night, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if I'm successful, then I have 2. And it could just be a fun project to try to fix a mug. Like, what if I could do it? Well, I was literally going to say the same thing. Like, those kind of things will last for years. And that's the kind of stuff, I have little tubes of strange sealant and shit all over the place because you will use it. If you have a home or anything, I feel like you're going to end up using that stuff no matter what. Like, I had to fix a chip in my bathtub twice, and I'm still working off the same little tube of chip, porcelain, whatever, in 5 years. Wait, your cats actually bring their food bowl to your face? People give dogs a hard time. Cats are assholes. Like, y'all that have cats are hardcore bitches. That's like, you live kind of like with a little serial killer all the time. A little bit. Like, what am I trying to... I'm trying to think, like, it's... Cats remind me of, is it Claudia? From Interview with a Vampire? Just like an adult stuck in a really small body and pissed about it all the fucking time. And you are their only source. Like, that's it. I love them. Don't get me wrong. I want a cat someday. But it is the way that you guys describe your cats. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. You ever just fear death? Dogs have owners. Cats have staff. Not a bad thing. I want a cat. Like, I'm not hating. It's just muy interesante. Cats are absolute evil. They are. They're beautiful evil, and I love them so much, and I want to cuddle them. I'm being bullied. You are being bullied. Like, I've never seen... normally, I've seen a ton of cats cry. Like, curl around your head, cry for food, bat at your face. Carrying their fucking food bowl to you is a dog move, dude. At 6 a.m., she decided to puke. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is she okay? She decided to puke all over me and my bed. Oh, no. Pillow and blankets and sheet. Oh no. So after getting me, and the hubs and the bed clean, I laid down to try and get warm and fell back to sleep finally. Wait. 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 I'm sorry, how do I word this? Did you wake up in the middle of puke-ageddon? Of vomigeddon? Or did you wake up in the cold, sticky, like, and your cat was just at the end of the bed, like, and you guys are just, like, how did this happen? My cat's too lazy. She decided to be just annoying enough to wake us up because she can see the bottom of the food bowl. And then she lays on the wood floor and blends in so you can't find her and you're feeding nothing. Tammy the cat, no shit. It's Claudia. Her name is Tribble. I fear nothing. I am cat staff. Well, that's the thing. Cat owners, I think, are kind of impenetrable at this point. Like, you've just accepted that if you die, they'll eat you and that's okay, right? Like, you're dead. Who cares anymore? Dogs have owners, cats have staff. That's fucking beautiful. That is fucking beautiful. I have two cats. One is more like a dog. He hangs out with the dogs and follows them around. I had cats like that as kids. It was really weird. My mom worked home care, like respiratory therapy home care for a bit when we were kids because there was no hospital to work at. There is no hospital to work at. And the people that live in the hills of Eastern Washington are hill people. Like, the hills have eyes people. Like, some of the most interesting stories ever my mom would tell me. But oftentimes people would just give her shit. Like, to this day, I'm not joking, this was like 20 years ago. I still have oil paints, like enormous tubes of oil paints from a patient of hers that couldn't paint anymore. She told him she had an artist daughter. He gave her all of her oil paints. Like, it was crazy. So one of her patients was like, we found a cat in the woods and we're going to leave it if you don't want it. And my mom was like, I'm here to give you oxygen. They're like, we found a cat in the woods. Do you want it? And they gave her a box with, it was newborn. Like, this kitten shouldn't have been away from its mom, whatever the fuck its mom was. But she brings him a kitten that's like this big and like molted and has spots and kind of looks like a little tabby or something. And so me and my sisters are like, we're going to raise it. We're going to bring it to health. We're going to raise it like a mother cat. We had to like, the internet wasn't there. So we had to like look up, I don't even know. I cannot remember how we figured this out, but like we figured out that mama cats have to lick kittens' butts to make them poop. Otherwise kittens just die. They literally don't shit if someone doesn't lick their ass. So we all held the kitten and took turns just like suckling that fucking butt. I'm just kidding. We got a pen and put like a warm paper towel on the end that was wet and like tickled their butthole so it would shit. We had to do everything to nurse this cat back to life. It was crazy. But the cat ended up being half bobcat. And so it got huge. We named it Satan. It had a little nub tail and big old ears and everything. And we had barn cats because we had a tiny farm. So this cat started breeding with the barn cats. And we just started getting the weirdest tailless cats for years. But they swam in the lake and they came when you called and they played fetch. It was so weird. They were dog cats. Like anything that came from Satan's line. No pun intended. I was that kid. I had a cat named Satan. Definitely. Anything that came out of that line was a weird cat. Like I had a cat named Gypsy at one point, please forgive me. But I would stand at the edge of our property and I could yell for Gypsy and I could see her swimming in the lake and she'd come up the lake, like up the beach. Because we just had outdoor, like barn cats, they were everywhere. It was just weird. Such a weird coincidence. Really fucking cool cat though. So this is the thing to you. It was at the time we thought no. So there is a type of cat that is like in the purebred cat world called a pixie bob. You can look it up, and they're just a cat, but they're bred to look like a bobcat. And for the longest time, people were like, oh, they're part bobcat because they have the extra toes and they're really chonky and they got big ears and whatever. But they're just a domestic cat that's been bred, the way we inbreed animals to look a certain way. So we called it a pixie bob for years. And then later in life, learned that pixie bobs do not have bobcat in them. People should not be raising bobcats. That is a fucking wild animal. You guys know I preach that all the time. Do not take wild animals in. Please. That's stupid. But we might have accidentally, like, there's neighbors in that area of Eastern Washington that still have generations of that cat. Like, because they would just wander off to neighbors and live there. Hill people. They're apparently really fun. Pixie Bobs, when I was in college, I sold tickets at cat shows. I had a friend whose relatives raised Maine Coons for cat shows, and so they got us in to sell tickets for cat shows and make a couple extra bucks on the weekend. So I learned a lot about purebred cats. It was fucking wild. Yeah, maybe don't pay $10 to take a picture with a bear. Or maybe don't spend $10 to let your child take a picture with a bear. Apparently the Pixie Bob cats are pretty cool though. Apparently they're like a dog. I don't know, but all purebred cat, like other than several, yeah, you said it, serverals, and there's another one that's like, oh my god, it's serverals, and there's another one there is, like, you know how they describe, like, how many generations you are from a wolf? There's one type of cat that comes to cat shows, and I swear to god, it sits like that tall, and I think it's part ocelot or something. No, this one is like, there's grades of it, so like an L1 is literally like a cat mixed with the ocelot. That's the L1 baby. An L2 baby is like two L1s together. Like there's a whole genetics thing to it when it comes to pure breeding animals. It's really fucking weird. But there's one, is it Bengal? I know it's because there's the, what is the one you said? There's Bengals that are cats though. This one gets fucking, it looks like it looks like a wild animal. It does not look like a cat at all. It walks on a leash like a dog. I do not remember what it was. It could be Bengal, but it was wild. What up, Berserker? How are you, love? I just use a fucking towel. Serval, there's two. There's two types. One looks more like a wild cat. One looks like a domesticated cat with wild cat patterns. There's two, and I can't remember. But Serval's definitely one of them. Absolutely. Yeah, they're huge. But it's like technically a domesticated cat, I guess. Savannah. That's it. It's a Savannah. Thank you, Rachel. Savannah cats. I don't know why they're called a Savannah cat. Yep, Bengals and Savannahs. They get huge, but they're actually like... Is it S? Is that what it is, Pagan? I was using A as an example, but you know, there's like... Or L or whatever, L1, L2. It's like the generations down from the raw DNA of the wild animal. Yeah, okay, so it's S5, so it'd be like S1, S2, S3, S5, S5, S6. Those are the safe when you're like far enough away from a wild animal that you're actually getting a domesticated cat, but you'd still never know. Like, I would never suggest anyone have any dog that has wolf in it, for fuck's sake. Like, people that like to brag about that on Instagram and shit, I just think they're gonna die. You shouldn't own a wild animal. Like, we all, like, look at what we did to dogs and cats, for fuck's sake. Like, we did that. It's so weird. Like, we have spent hundreds of years and billions of dollars inbreeding cats and dogs to make them look like pugs and French bulldogs and Persian cats. And yet these fucks are out there like, I found a wolf in the woods and I'm going to raise it. You know, shelters are just full of dogs that need a hug, right? Exactly, Pagan. Like, there's still wild traits. Like, if we were to compare an S5 versus a domesticated cat, like, what is the difference in the wild DNA in there? Like, literally astronomical. Our domesticated cats are so many fucking steps away from anything wild at all. I know, there's shelters around here. I've thought about doing it a million times. I tried volunteering at shelters when I was younger, and I genuinely just cried the whole time. Actually cried the whole time. I couldn't function. I just wanted to take all the animals home. But there's shelters around here that I know my neighbors do it. They volunteer and they sit when there's storms or fireworks. Because we have like those horrific, you know, I talked about it the other day, the thunder that felt like my asshole jiggled. We get wild fucking storms here. And anytime there's fireworks or a celebration, people go and volunteer to sit with the shelter animals to make them feel more comfortable. It's really fucking sweet. That's Bengals. They're not great pets if they're too high, like grade F1. I don't know why you would want a wild animal like that. Hank walks on a leash like a dog. That's incredible. The fact that you got a cat to walk on a leash is fucking incredible. How? Did you just start doing it when it was a kitten? Really? Speaking of wild animals, I read a thing from zoologists that believe urban foxes are domesticating themselves like cats did. I would not be shocked. The fennec foxes are so fucking cute. Fennec foxes they're all cute. Everything, all animals are cute. I just like to look at them. The idea of owning one seems exhausting. Like, look at like a chinchilla, for instance. a chinchilla, pretty common. Like, we all know what the fuck a chinchilla is. We've probably seen it in a pet store at some point in our life, or some unique friend of ours had a chinchilla. Like, you look at a chinchilla, and that is, like, one of the notoriously most difficult animals to possibly care for. They are so finicky. Loud noises will kill them. Wind will kill them. Too much snacks will kill them. And people are going out and trying to find even more difficult animals to take out of nature and stick in a box. I don't get it. And I have a lot of animals. Like, when it comes to those kind of animals, though, a cat is so different because you're putting it in a house, for fuck's sake. It baffles me when I hear people purchase purebred cats when you could just go to your shelter and get a cat you chose to choose you for free. Outside of COVID, yes. Simply because that's literally what happened to me during COVID. I tried so hard to adopt an animal, and all the shelters were empty because every single person in the world decided to adopt an animal during COVID. So I ended up with these purebred motherfuckers. But that's what should be happening, yes. Yeah, we're doing videos on Fridays. I'll save these for next Friday because I want to see the foxes and shit. I love them. But not only is it not Friday, but we started late. I should get into the game. I slept in like a schlub. Oh my god, I got new eyelash curlers though. This is so random and off topic. The other day, I showed you guys my eyelash curlers, and I told you guys about how the little rubber pad broke in them to the point where they'll snap my lashes off. So I ordered some eyelash curlers online, and I got them on Amazon. I got the e.l.f. like $5 eyelash curlers. Easily the best eyelash curlers I've ever used in my fucking life. And they came with an extra little pad. I'm so impressed with e.l.f. makeup. Like, continuously impressed with them. They're amazing. That's it. Yes, Alan Wake today. I talked to Vissy this morning. Literally, Vissy texted me like a rapid fire, like 15 minutes this morning. She's like, "Are we doing Borderlands?" Oh, of course my mother texts me and says I have something to do afterwards. I guess we can. We just can't go late. Just kidding. I have to have lunch with my mom. Like, that was my bop, 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 bop text I got this morning from Viss. I was like, no worries, because I fucking slept in. That's fine. They don't have the comb thing at the top. The curlers. I threw away the broken ones, but this is what I was talking about. If anybody curls your eyelashes, this is actually really good advice. So it comes with this pad right there, right? There's a rubber pad, and that's what you like. It's not two metal pieces. There's a very nice rubber pad right there, and that's what you push, and that's it. You know, the metal piece pushes into it, and that's what curls your eyelashes. What's great about this is this huge piece right here pushes your whole eyelid back, so like all of your eyelashes go whoop straight up into the curler. I swear to God, one curl. I was so impressed. Because back when, even Wet n Wild's like $20 eyelash curlers these days. Like, Wet n Wild used to be the cheap shit. I just don't see why this should be $20. Why these should be so expensive. These were $5. I'm so impressed with just how they worked. And they didn't pinch my eye or my eyelashes. They didn't break any off. No, there's so many weird eyelash curlers out there, Knives. Honestly, ask anyone here who does their makeup. It's a good idea to ask to look at them, because I guarantee e.l.f. probably has 3 different types of eyelash curlers at least. And it's confusing. They have eyelash curlers now that are like really small, so you can literally like curl sections of your eye at a time if you so wanted. I don't know why the fuck anyone would want to do that. They have bottom eyelash curlers. Why would you want that? I don't know. I'm genuinely asking. I've just seen them. What are we doing with our bottom eyelashes? There's so many. There's too much these days. I'm a simple bitch, man. I go for very basic stuff. I think it still works. But there is genuinely too much out there. It's very confusing. They even have, I'm not kidding you. They have, yep, it's the e.l.f. Professional. I literally threw the box away. Yep, e.l.f. Professional, $5. I'm so impressed. I just, like, normally, I wish I had the other curlers, but that top metal sheet is really thin. So when you push it in, you see it when I push my eyelid up, how the eyelashes go up? That's what that piece is doing. So all your eyelashes get in the curler at one time. I don't know. I was really impressed with them. But $5. It's just incredible. I'm all about a dupe. Give me a dupe any fucking day. I don't want to spend $1 million on eyelash curlers. Thank you, knives. That's them. They have heated. I don't know if Elf does, but I've seen. Don't do that. I would never. Please don't even consider. I would never. It's literally. Have you seen those heated combs or like heated brushes? I have one. It has porcelain bristles, and it's a way to like smooth your hair out, but not like stick straight it with an iron. It's doing that on your eyelashes. What if you touch your eye? Have you ever looked at someone in your life and thought like, wow, if only their eyelashes were curled more, that'd be the person for me? No. Nothing is worth putting a hot heated iron near your eyes. Okay, that I'm not here to hate on cultures though. There's a lot of women in my vicinity who curl their eyelashes by putting a spoon over a candle flame. If that's what you do, you do you, boo-boo. I'm not here to judge a culture. That being said, please don't do that. Yeah, Mish, yeah. I don't even want to say I did it because I don't want anyone to do that. Oh, yeah, it's very, yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't even think I knew what eyelash curlers were until I was like in college. My mom doesn't wear makeup. There was none of that around my house. So what you would do is you'd take a metal spoon, heat it up, and then you fucking push your finger against it and your eyelashes, and you pinch your eyelashes against the rounded side of the spoon, and fucking, it was disgusting. Don't stop it. It's as bad as picking your eyelashes apart with a safety pin, and I know you did it. Don't look at me that way. We all sat crisscross applesauce in front of that body length mirror, leaned up against a wall because we never hung it up, because why would we? And picked our eyelashes apart with safety pins. How do we have eyes? How? I don't know how I still have eyes or eyelashes. No idea. The electric ones look like a fucking torture device. Oh my God, Mishy. Suffer to be beautiful. Did anyone else's asshole turn inside out? The story of my childhood. Suffer to be beautiful. Raking through my hair. Fucking. Ugh. Someone seems to have a torture kink. You know you did it, Viana. You know you did it. Added difficulty. I do this with Miss Neuropathy. MS Neuropathy. Yeah. Don't do that. We all did it. I mean, I genuinely sometimes still go. I use tweezers, but if my eyelashes get stuck together, I'll use one blade of the tweezers to like separate my eyelashes. You shouldn't do that. It's like how we are all sticking Q-tips in our ears. We should not be sticking Q-tips in our ears. But we're all doing it because I don't want dirty ears. But I'm not ever going to tell you to do that. This is stupid. We're all stupid. We're all sticking sharp shit near our eyes. Good morning, Rage. How are you, love? It's a very light heat. I mean, literally, the spoon, it's nothing. I don't even know if the heat really did anything. It's not like it's not like cooking heroin or something. It's not like you held a spoon on the flame. You literally like, and then with your, I could do it right now with my thumb. I'm like doing the motion of it. Don't do that. No one cares what your eyelashes look like. We are, and it's like, how do I put this? Like, we worked around, right? Like, there's so many things that we needed to happen. Like, we wanted thick black eyelashes, but the only mascara that worked would clump. It was, the Maybelline green and pink fucking thick ass put on 10 layers, and it would clump your eyelashes together, which you can feel, by the way. It's not just a look thing. Like, we can genuinely feel on our eyelid that our eyelashes are stuck together. And so then you'd look around like, what the fuck? There was no Amazon. You couldn't go online and buy 100 spoolies to like spoolie through your eyelashes. You couldn't do any of that, so you would just grab a safety pin and sit there and separate your eyelashes one by fucking one as they dried out. And like today, mascara still clumps and they still haven't figured out a way to help me separate my eyelashes. How many years does it have to be? I don't know. Okay, real talk, I still melt my eyeliner. It works better. I still use a motherfucking wood pencil and I still melt that shit. I don't know what it is. I have never found an eyeliner. Like, any eyeliner I get that's like a twist up, it dries. It dries out within a week. And then you try to use it and you're like scraping it across your skin and nothing. Versus you just fucking like tap that shit with a lighter, waterline, one strike, boom, black. It's terrible. I still do that. And I use wooden pencils because they suck. I don't know. Like, they make a lot of makeup look prettier but not function any better than it ever did before, if that makes sense. Spoolies don't work to separate my eyelash sufficiently. They don't. I use tweezers. They do not. Like, that's what I'm saying. They genuinely still haven't created... And I'm doing it. You're doing it. How many people out there are putting safety pins in their eyes? You know the creators of the makeup are doing it too. Like, how have they not fucking... Like, maybe we should stop. Maybe we should, you know? Also, since we're on this topic, can you guys explain to me this whole, like, waxed brow thing? Remember when we did a Kim Kardashian makeup a year or two ago, whatever, and I tried real hard. I have my eyebrows genuinely like, grow down my face, so they're so hard, but that's like a thing, and I'm still seeing it, where people use wax or soap, like a bar of soap and a spoolie, and they brush their eyebrow hairs straight up their face, and then leave them. What is that? No shit, hurts. The best is exactly what Mishy's talking about. So I don't even know what it's called. That's the problem. But I think it's a tool that's meant for your eyebrows or whatever. But it's basically, it looks like a flea comb, but it's this big on a stick. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but that is the absolute best for actually separating your eyelashes. That thing, I don't know what it's called though, but like you know how flea combs, like the metal bristles are so close together so they pull fleas out? It's so gross. They have one on a stick that's that big, and that shit, that's the best. I wouldn't even bother with a spoolie. The spoolies don't work. Like, especially if you have thicker, denser, like, not denser, what's the word? I have coarse eyelashes, so they are straight and like the actual follicle is really thick. Like a lice comb. It's literally like a lice comb, but I think people use them to do that wax brow, that eyebrow thing where they brush their eyebrows straight up. Straight up, I don't understand because they look like this all the time. All the time. I don't understand. It's a trend. To each their own. I'm not going to do it. I'm over my eyebrows. I'm fine. I looked up spoolies and I'm still confused. So... You know what a spoolie is. A spoolie is what's on the inside of that's a spoolie. That thing. And there's a million different kinds of spoolies out there, though. That's the problem. Like, there's the fucking silicone wiggly ones. There's brush ones. There's ones, literally there's mascaras nowadays that are that comb I was talking about. Like, the mascara is a comb. I don't know. I'm old school. I go with the fuzzy bristled motherfucker and I just, I don't know. I'm old. It's what I know how to use. I'm not old, but, you know, that's not what I know how to use. I'm not using any of this new thing. Like, I don't understand the mascaras with the latex brush. They don't apply any makeup. Like, you pull that latex brush out, and there's no mascara on it. I don't understand the rebel runs. I don't, but lots of people fucking love them. I've seen disc glue them down for cosplay, but that sounds weird. Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's very, very common to glue that shit down, and I kind of understand it's a look, I just don't understand why. Literally, a spoolie is the device contained in a mascara bottle specifically designed to poke you in the eye. Yes, that is literally, yes. If it doesn't stab you in the eye, you didn't do it right. I just do SFX makeup, I don't do lashes. Oh my god, hurts. Since we're on this topic, I could go on, I really do love makeup, I could go on about this forever. One of my, biggest pet peeves in the makeup industry world right now, and with makeup influencers very specifically, is I don't know if they can. I'm going to say they can't do makeup that doesn't involve false eyelashes anymore. They physically can't do it. I don't believe it because I don't see them do it. Never. Like, I literally stopped watching tutorials 100% on YouTube. I used to watch makeup tutorials every day. I loved watching people just peacefully put on makeup and talk about it. It was so much fun watching the transformation. But nowadays, I just stop. I just don't. I have no investment because I know it's ending with false eyelashes, which I fucking hate. I despise. I think they look weird. There's no one in the world thinking that those are your real eyelashes, honey. It's not happening. They look weird, but every single makeup look, like the way they'll be going through the makeup look with you talking about it, and every 15 minutes it's like, we're gonna do the liner, but it doesn't really matter because we're putting on lashes. We're gonna do this, but it doesn't really matter because we're putting on lashes. I'm not putting fucking lashes on. But that's like the base. That is the norm. It's like when every single person on Instagram started doing that, like the Kim Kardashian, the sculpted fucking, you can like paddle knife the makeup off your face. It's not realistic. No one can function in that. You can't go out into the world like that. It's unrealistic, and I think that kind of caused a lot of the big crash because I hate them. They're annoying. I feel them. Like, I don't want false eyelashes on my face. I don't think that's the be-all, end-all of a makeup look. But in the past 10 years, you show me a popular makeup artist who won't put fake eyelashes on, who regularly does cool makeup looks that don't involve fake eyelashes, I'll shit my pants. They don't exist anymore. It's weird. And it makes me sad because I hate it. Maybe that's why you still have the clumping issue that they haven't been able to solve. Wait, which part? Because of the spoolie? The clumping is when you have really dense eyelashes. That's it. It's if your eyelashes are dense enough, the mascara is gonna clump your eyelashes together. And I have like such dense eyelashes. I literally have 2 layers of eyelashes. It's so fucking annoying. I actually pluck eyelashes out of my eyes because they grow in the corners. They grow in this corner. They curl. Like, it's horrible. I have too many eyelashes for my eye. I feel like my eyes should be wider. Like, I need more flesh for the eyelashes or something. But because of that, there isn't a mascara that doesn't clump. Like, it will. I just have too many eyelashes. The eyebrow pen I use also as a spoolie. I started, same. It's not a pen though. I started using, I don't like fill in my eyebrows anymore or anything like that, but I do have very long eyebrow hairs. And so to keep them from just like moving around and itching me, I use, again, e.l.f. I'm not sponsored by anything. No one cares about Katie, please. It's just me talking real talk about shit I like and I've been using for years. But the e.l.f., what is it? It's just the eyebrow, wow brow, the names. But it's this itty bitty little spoolie like that. And it's got a little bit of tint on it. And I just comb it through my eyebrows just so they lay. But it doesn't do anything to them. It just adds, like all my eyebrow hairs, like, here are see-through. They're, like, all blonde, so it just coats them. As opposed to, like, filling in eyebrows. I love e.l.f. That's what I was talking about earlier. That's how we got on this topic. My eyelash curler's busted. And so I took a chance, and I got the $5 e.l.f. Curlers off of Amazon. And I think they might be the best eyelash curlers I've ever used in my life. I'm pretty fucking impressed. e.l.f. is incredible. I have e.l.f. all over the place. e.l.f. has truly, like, e.l.f. has taken the science of making dupes very seriously, and I'm all for it. I truly do not feel bad for any makeup company that's getting dupes made of it. I'm so sorry, Charlotte Tilbury. But if your see-through glow drops that are $58 can be mimicked by a company that made them for $8, I'm going for the $8 glow drops. I don't use glow drops. I just literally listened to a podcast this morning about Charlotte Tilbury having $58 glow drops, so that's on my head right now. I don't feel bad. Fuck you. It's face paint. You are charging astronomical money for face paint, dude. Like, get us some dupes already. Same. e.l.f. is great. And it's so weird because I feel like that's how I used to feel about Wet n Wild. Like, Wet n Wild, that was our brand. That was where we went to be creative because it was relatively cheap. They had, like, every color of eyeliner you could possibly imagine. We go pick the whole fucking rainbow. And it'd be $10 because what was it? They were like 99 cents a piece, weren't they? It was great. Going to Walmart in the middle of the night and picking out a bunch of fun makeup and leaving for like $50 with a bag of shit to go home and play with. That was amazing. That's e.l.f. now, though, I think. Because Wet n Wild, I feel like they tried to become like the high end of drugstore makeup. And they started moving their prices up, but it's the same product. Because the same shit I've been using for years. I still use some Wet n Wild stuff. They're still great. NYX, yes. Oh, I love NYX so much. There's Elf Wet n Wild NYX. There's a couple, I mean, depending on where you live, I've seen some brands in different stores. Like when I lived in Maryland, there was one that was like in every CVS. It was like Jessie's or something. Jessie's Girl, like the song, literally like Jessie or something like that. And it was just a real expensive brand on the wall. Almay used to make like more natural stuff, but they had pretty decent price. I remember they had colorful mascara for a while. Good morning, Adaman. How are you, love? I know, I can't figure, I'm literally walking through the aisles in my head. Revlon, CoverGirl, Maybelline, no. NYX would have been what I came up with, God. I know, Vile. Honestly, though, you've given me such good advice when it comes to, like, where to shop and shit like that and who's trying to rip me off. The lipstick got in the corners. There's my first dig on it. Vile, what are the cheapest makeup brands at Ulta? We're trying to think. So it's like Wet n Wild, NYX, Elf. Help. We can't think of it. These are like Wet n Wild, NYX, Elf. Rimmel! Rimmel! Get the London look. Rimmel! Good job, Rimmel. The London look. I don't even know if Rimmel's around anymore. Rimmel might have been bought up by somebody. I don't know. Estee Lauder owns almost the whole makeup world right now. It's pretty crazy. Estee Lauder, like, on the back end, has bought up so many beauty companies. Rimmel's at Target. Rimmel still exists. There you go. Speaking of inexpensive, like, good shit you can get, like, at Target and stuff, though, I've been using this skincare brand that I'm very impressed with. And it's hella inexpensive. Bioma? Bioma? Has anybody heard of Bioma? Bioma? I don't know. It's real inexpensive and it's really nice. Like, my skin feels great. Not sponsored, not an ad, just here for sharing good shit. I've been using this stuff for a while now. I'm into it. Target. I haven't shopped at a Sephora or an Ulta in so long. Like, years. Well, that hurts. I've been on a skin, like, journey, because moving to Colorado, man, my skin turned into, I felt like I was turning into the Beetlejuice characters when they age really fast at the end, and they're like old corpses hovering above the table. I went from using one skincare product every day to 7 because of the dry air. It's crazy, but this is all I use now. Just 3, because it's just moisture. That's it. It's like moisture barrier, and it just holds it all in, and my skin feels nice. It does. I've been grateful that I found this because it's not costing me bajillions of dollars for my skin to feel nice. Ooh, I'll add it to the list, Monic. I almost sneezed through your name, Dream. I will put it in the Faded Friday list. We're in it right now, so it'll play eventually. I'm boycotting Target since they caved to authoritarianism and scrapped all their DEIA programs. Of course they did. I'd say I'm boycotting Target. I think I've shopped at Target 3 times in my entire life. I'm not a Target girly. I don't like shopping. I'm not that one. Yeah. Like, I think I see these I'm sure you've seen them too, like, posts by people. They're like, I go to Target and I leave with $500 and I just can't stop looking at home goods. I walk into Target and I want to leave. I think I've been there maybe 3 times in my whole life, though. So, I'm on it. I'm on that boycott. Fuck them. Let's go. I miss that humidity. My skin feels really good in humidity. OPI is not cheap. I think the best, least expensive nail polish, if you're going for regular ass air dry nail polish, is Essie. ESSIE. That's what I've heard, Vile. They have like the most colors and they're really inexpensive. I do gel, so I use gel nail polish that cooks under I can't sit and wait for drying. Who has the time? I love it when I'm current because I'm rural. Yeah. Same. I mean, I just don't shop. I don't know. I've never been one. Like, I feel like there's some people who, like, they just buy, like, all week. Like, my mom is one of them. Bless her heart. I think she's got kind of an addiction where, like, when you have money and you're bored, you just go to Target or go somewhere and just, like, buy. I don't like buying stuff. I never have. I don't like spending money. So, like, the idea of just shopping when I don't have a goal in mind or something I'm specifically there for I hate that. So I just don't. I've never been a shopper. So, like, when people are, like, boycotting stuff, I'm like, all right, when's the last time I was literally at that store? I'm in the boycott. I'm good. We're fine. Hollow Taco is absolutely where it's at. If you can get if you use real nail polish, oh my God. Simply nail motherfucking logical. What do you think? I love her. I feel really bad. Can I tell you guys a weird, like, thing I have now being an American? I feel like there's a lot of Canadians I like, but I'm scared I can't like them because what if they find out I like them and then they find out I'm an American? Like, we are just so vehemently despised in the world right now. Like, I feel like I need to crawl into a hole and, like, I'm not allowed. I feel like I can't consume Canadian media right now because I'm a piece of shit. That's what the psychosis of my country is doing to me right now. Like, I don't deserve anything. Like, just bury me in a hole, dude. We are crap. It's horrid. Like, I have so many cool YouTubers that are Canadian. I've genuinely skipped their videos because I'm like, I don't deserve you right now. Like, I didn't personally do anything, but just the state of the mentality of what we are right now makes me feel poopy. We are the baddies. We've always been the baddies, though. I mean, come on. Boycotting is a privilege. I try to bring that up every time we talk about that, especially when it's like an Amazon thing or something. Like, boycotting is amazing if you can afford to do that. But there's a lot of people who literally, like, cannot afford to go anywhere but the most inexpensive place they possibly can for their living goods, like food and stuff. You do what you do to keep a fucking roof over your head, for God's sakes, and don't you let anyone feel bad. Like, if Amazon is the only way you can get groceries and everyone's boycotting Amazon and they try to make you feel bad because you can't boycott, but you need to fucking eat food, fuck them. You gotta eat, dude. It's a cost of living crisis, like 100%. Yeah. I have another inventory shopping tip. Don't buy groceries at CVS or Walgreens. They mark it up the most for generics out of any other generic brand. Really? That's shocking. Side note, do you guys hear, I can't remember if it's Five Below or Dollar Store or Dollar General. All those stores might be owned by the same parent company. I'm not 100% sure, but they just got bought out. I hope they stay. Like, speaking of cost of living crisis, my fucking God. So something big went down. I think it was in Alabama. Whatever company it is. Their warehouses where they were keeping food and stock was just full of rats and shit. Like, to put it very lightly, it was horrible. So the product going into stores was just, like, rancid. And so they were in big trouble and they were maybe going to go get shut down or whatever. And some big conglomerate came in and bought whatever it is, Dollar General, Five Below, whatever. And I just genuinely hope they clean it up and keep it the way it should be, because there are a lot of people that literally that's where they shop. They can't shop anywhere else. My fucking God, how dare you even think about taking that from those people? Dream, I'm not going to bop you, but I will ask you to share it in the Discord as well. People are always looking for amazing resources like that. The only problem with Twitch chat is in about 1 minute, it's going to be gone forever in chat. Versus if you put it in Discord. That's good resources like that for survival are important. Exactly. My suggestions for only for folks who can comfortably do these things, and I hope that's understood across the board. Yeah, like if for some reason Target's all you got, like I talk about this all the time. The only place for a 3-hour radius from where I grew up as a child was a super Walmart. That's it. That's where you went for groceries. That's where you went for school clothes. That's where you went for the pharmacy. That's where you went to get your eyes checked. Literally, that's where you went to get your hair done. There was a tattoo parlor in there, a nail studio. Like, that super Walmart was everything. And I remember going to college and everyone genuinely, oh my God, I can't believe you shop at Walmart. Do you understand what a terrible, terrible company that is? And I was like, Well, now I feel like shit, but what the fuck else were we supposed to do? Like, sometimes it's genuinely all you have. That's genuinely all you have. And you don't need to feel bad about that. Fuck that shit. Boycotting is absolutely a privilege. Yes. Cheers. Dollar Tree and Family Dollar are owned by the same company. There you go. I wonder if Five Below's in there too. I'm not 100%. But they're great places. I don't say that lightly. We are actually in a cost of living crisis. Like, there are way too many people who don't have roofs over their head and get 3 meals a day. Like, that's fucked up. But places like that need to exist. I'm using that Dream Gosh shit in my card already. That's what I'm saying. We're always, and that's why, I'm never sponsored by anything. We say cunt and twat too much here. That being said, I'll never give up the ability to say cunt here. That will always be. We will be a safe place for the cunts of the world. But sharing things with you guys when we all are just trying to make it by, I think that's important. What else is community for? Oh my God. I haven't been in a Fred Meyer's in so many years. Does your sister live in the Pacific Northwest? Genuinely don't dox your sister. I'm just asking because I've never seen Fred Meyer's outside of Washington State. Fred Meyer's is like, it's like Target. If you don't know what Fred Meyer's is what Target is. I guess it's like, it has clothes and it has a technology section and it has all these different sections. It's like a Walmart or something, but kind of nicer. You're just paying more not to go to Walmart. Fred Meyer's. I grew up going to Fred Meyer's, man. People get their engagement rings at the Fred Meyer's Jewelers. Like, Fred Meyer's has a Fred Meyer's Jewelers. I know people that get their fucking engagement rings there. That's funny. I have a Walmart or Dollar General or gas station closest to me for shopping. And that's another thing, Viata. In my opinion, distance. So, like, for instance, growing up where I grew up, 3-hour radius, Walmart. Walmart or gas stations, genuinely, that was it. One Walmart. One super Walmart. You could fill your gas tank and drive 2 hours to Spokane to shop at a mall for things that are much more expensive and brand name. But think of how much extra money you're spending for that entire thing. And, like, are you really doing anything better for the world or the environment if you're pumping out all that gas? That's what I think of. Like, you get, it's the better of evils, right? What is that term? Like, wasting fossil fuels to get to a Whole Foods is fucking dumb. That's where my that's like very general, like, you know what? If there's Safeway 5 minutes away and there's Erewhon 2 hours away and you're shelling out gas to get to Erewhon because you think it's like ethically sound, you're not being ethically sound. What the fuck are you doing? Like, it's there's no right or wrong. It's just like, you know, the better of the evils. Lesser of two evils. There you go. Thank you. It's that. It's being a conscious human being and looking at the math of it and being like, does it really make sense for me to go that much further to another store? Am I doing anything for anybody, or is it clout to say I didn't shop at Walmart?
And a hail Satan, Nick. Thank you.
The devil you know versus the devil you don't, sort of. Yes. That's really it. It's 100%. There's a Fred Meyer's, and then there's 5 to 10 minutes away from that, another Fred Meyer's. Very much so. Yes. Oh, yeah. Fred Meyer's are everywhere. But I've never seen them outside of Washington. Looked up the Pacific Northwest. She's there. I've just never seen Fred Meyer's literally outside of Washington State, but I just don't want to dox your sister. Fred Meyer's is like a weird local thing in Washington. Just on the west side, though. I don't even know if I ever saw one on the east side. But they're big. They're huge. They're like a Walmart, like a super Walmart, you know, with like half the store is like a mall, like clothes and jewelry and watches and whatever, and then half the store is food. They're huge. Doing inventory at makeup stores are awful, but doing Dollar Tree Dollar General and Family Store is a whole nother level of hellish piles of products to sift through count. I can't even fathom. I mean, maybe, like, I know you guys, I think you told me this, you guys don't do inventory for, like, hardware stores, but just walk through the plumbing aisles of Lowe's And then just, I know you can do this because what you fucking do for a living. Imagine what that inventory was. And they made the employees do it. I did it. They'd make me come in at 3 o'clock in the morning and then be like, you know how to do inventory, right? Count nipples. And I'd plop my ass in the middle of a fucking plumbing aisle and count nipples for 7 hours. It was insane. I had no idea what I was doing, but it's better. It's like cheaper than hiring an outside company to come do your inventory or whatever. Oh, you do. Oh my God. I'm so jealous now that they hire. They used to make me do it. They made us. They made employees. Basically employees that were deemed like mildly, like I was cash office. So I'd work the cash office for 3 hours in the morning, inventory. But it was mind numbing because I don't know what any of the fucking, like you'd look at your inventory sheet and it's like you have 567 5/16 inch nipple copper galvanized. And then you stand in that aisle and you're just like, what is that? I'm about to galvanize my own fucking nipples. It's insane. It was why I hated it. It was miserable. Erewhon. It's like Whole Foods wasn't bad enough, so they made another one that's worse. Not driving 97 miles to get to a store that is not Walmart. Fuck that. That's stupid. I'd make fun of someone that did that. That's not good for the environment at all. You choose your battles. You can't do it all. Exactly. That's a really good way of putting it. You literally can't do it all. But as long as you're trying, I think trying is the best we can do. Dream. And I think a lot of us would if it wasn't all we had. You know? And I encourage that. Like, if you can possibly not shop at these huge conglomerates that are wiping out small businesses, please do. Like, if you have that financial privilege, for fuck's sake, do that. Please, go local. Please, please, please support these places. Because the more you support local, the more local becomes affordable for people like me. Does that make sense? Whereas the more niche local is, they can't lower their prices because they're not making enough income. Therefore, it never becomes affordable to the normal person. Like, I don't look down. Like, please support that local shit if you can. I come in, first thing I heard is count nipples. Wait, what? Oh, plumbing. Nipples and muffs. Those were my favorite parts of plumbing. They make the employees audit areas after us that they pick at random or high dollar, high piece counts. Interesting. I was a Lowe's employee. It killed me, but we're both still here. You can't kill what's already dead inside. It's okay. Look at all these people who accept us even despite. You know what I'm saying? We're fine. Oh my God. I admit I laugh sometimes when we talk about Lowe's because my boyfriend hears you ranting about it and I just hear him snort and nod in his head. He's a DSM at Lowe's over appliances. He 100% knows everything I'm talking about. I worked at Lowe's for 7 years and I was that employee that like, they just shuffled wherever they needed someone. I started as a cashier, head cashier quit. Katie, you want to be a head cashier? Sure. Want to work in paint? Sure. Hardware? Yeah. Want to be in the cash office? All right. Want to work down in pro sales with all the lumber? Okay. Do you know anything about lumber? No, okay. I worked everywhere, all over that place. And it wasn't the worst job I've ever had in the world, honestly. It was nice. I got to stay on my feet. But the politics of Lowe's are fucked up. But that's any big corporation like that. Like, DSMs honestly get the most fucked shit. Oh, man. I don't know how long your boyfriend's worked there, but this was, so many years ago. But Lowe's, like, it was probably like 2012, something like that. Somewhere in there, 2012-ish. They did this, like, restructuring, and it was horrid. So basically what happened was our store manager got an email at midnight saying he had to let go of his highest paid DSM in the store. That was it. All they were doing, like, Lowe's just made this huge, horrible decision where every single Lowe's store in the United States of America had to fire their highest paid DSM that morning when they showed up. And this was just, at insult to injury, this employee was my favorite. Literally the coolest dude. He was like a surfer, like a California surfer, but like a mature adult who was working as a DSM over all of these different departments. He'd worked there forever. He'd worked at Lowe's literally since he was like a teenager. And he shows up for work at the door with this huge fucking smile on his face. And my store manager literally had to turn his body and walk him back to his car. And this man had children, a wife, like he was the sole provider for quite a family, and they literally just on the spot, horrid. It was a horrible fucking, bless them, horrible fucking company. But they all are. I can just only speak to personal experience. I'm sure there's no big conglomerate like that that's like, you know, jerking their employees off and kissing them on the forehead. Katie, working in paint and people didn't want you to mix it. Only the men. Dude, you have to ask your boyfriend if he's ever had can I talk to a man? Customers. Those are my fucking favorite. I love them. Because no shit, that DSM I'm talking about who got fired, before that happened, he was the one who I had to call one time. Because I had someone come up to the paint desk and no shit, I'm the paint specialist just standing there like, let me mix your paint. And mixing your paint means scanning a barcode, sticking a paint can under a machine, and the machine does everything. I really have no involvement here. He literally, is there a man I can talk to? Okay, so I call my manager because it's like 8 o'clock at night, so there's no other employees in the store, and this wonderful DSM comes over, and the guy just starts running his mouth about how he needs all this paint mixed and blah, 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 and I'm just standing at the counter like, okay. And the manager, without missing a beat, goes, well, Katie here's our paint specialist, so I'm just going to leave you with her, and she's going to take care of you. And the fucking purple shade that man's face turned while I mixed his fucking paint, because God forbid my vagina got in the way. Okay. What up, Vex? Good morning, love. I also visited Costco. Didn't realize you shop there. You can't shop there without a membership. Didn't realize they don't want you loafing around there even without a card. Just a random spot in the middle of nowhere. Effing largest Gotti. It's Gotti. Yes, very much. Oh yeah. Costco, Sam's Club, places like that. Like, I think they originated for like restaurants, so you could buy mass amounts of large things, cans of hominy this big and shit like that. And then it just, I don't know, sometime in the 90s or whatever, it exploded into this membership thing. And my mom started shopping there because we owned a motel. So she would go buy like all the toilet paper and everything from there. But it is kind of just like this crazy moment of like capitalism. It's pretty wild. It is pretty wild. I don't have enough. I don't shop there because like it's just me and Zeke. Like, what the fuck would be the point? But like, I've heard great things. Some people fucking love it. Jobs are soul-sucking nightmare, fueled in silk veils that promise a future. At least I got to do something I enjoy. I love to cook, work in a school kitchen, prep meals for near 800 walk-in germ factories. Hey, dude, as someone who grew up in a very poor family, you're a blessing because sometimes you're the only fucking warm, comfortable meal someone gets in a day. Like, you're very lucky. You have a great job, and thank you for doing what you do. There are some of us who, like, went to school to eat. Because otherwise we didn't. You're my best friend. That's just facts. Like, there was no full belly if I didn't go to school, so I fucking went to school sick, broken, sad, because you fed me. Like, and thank you for that. Cheers. Fucking.
Hail Satan.
Oh, I've actually been to the Vatican. It was fucking beautiful. That being said, I'd take Costco over the Vatican simply because it's much less crowded. If you were to come to Colorado and you had never been here, you're very right. I would take you to Casa Bonita. I wouldn't take you to see the 14 fucking peaks or whatever. I probably wouldn't take you to see a moose. I'd probably take you to Casa Bonita, the shitty Mexican restaurant themed like South Park with divers in it. 'Cause it's fun. Yeah. And Costco has berry smoothies and chicken bakes. We were literally just talking about this. Chicken bakes. Oh my God. If your sister didn't take you to the cafeteria part of Costco, your sister did you wrong. You must come back. Because the food. Like, one of the only fun things about going to Costco as a kid was how cheap that food was. Like, I don't know if it's still that cheap. I haven't been to Costco in years. But you could go get a hot dog and a soda or something for like under $5. I think it's still that cheap though. Like, it is crazy cheap, but those fucking chicken bakes are otherworldly. Like, I love them. They're like the gourmet Hot Pocket. I would fuck up a chicken bake. Wait, the food where? At Casa Bonita? I'd say it's on par with your Azteca, Extapa, Mayama, Catalina. You know, the generic ass Mexican restaurants that's like a very Americanized Mexican. I'd say it's on par with that. Yeah. It was in no way bad. It is, so the way Casa Bonita works now is it's still a fully functional restaurant. You go in, any meal on the menu is $45. I know. Stop you in your fucking tracks. Anything you get unlimited honey and sopapillas because that's the fucking South Park thing, motherfucking sopapillas. But anything you eat is going to be $45. So you can order anything on the menu, everything is $45. But what you're doing is you're paying for the fucking experience, if that makes sense. So, like, you sit down, you eat your meal, and then you are just free to experience and walk around and hang out and walk anywhere you fucking want in Casa Bonita for as long as you want. So when we went with Scott and Rod, we ended up staying there for like at least 3 to 4 hours, if not more. I think we were actually there more because there's so much to see and there's so much to walk around and do and look at, and there's like little shows going on. It's like a if you've ever been to Meow Wolf, it's like a Meow Wolf with a restaurant built into it. So like the food price is for the experience, you know? Like, we literally got to sit at a table right where the divers are. If you've never seen the South Park episode about Casa Bonita, I don't know what to do for you. But we just watched people diving in Speedos while we ate Mexican food. It was fucking hilarious. It's the weirdest place. But it's so weird I want to take people there. Like, that's fun. I don't know. I haven't been to a Costco in so many years. I have no idea if they have chicken bakes anymore. Meow Wolf. Have you never heard of Meow Wolf? Where's my Meow Wolf? This wolf meows. What? They're everywhere. You have to go. I don't know if there's one in Wisconsin though, but if they put one in Wisconsin and it's not cheese themed, I don't want to go. It's the Meow Wolf. My dog's got a hold of it because every plushie in my house is theirs. So it got gross because they tried to suck on it, but it's the Meow Wolf. I don't even know how to explain Meow Wolf to you. You have to go. There's Meow Wolves all over the country, and every single one is completely unique. But they're all over the overarching Meow Wolf. I don't know how to explain it. Oh my god, the one in Vegas is easily my favorite one I've ever been to. The Omega, that's where I got COVID though. Because Meow Wolf is like it's an interactable art exhibit. It's like you walk into a space where everything it's kind of like a little Burning Man-ish. You can climb on stuff. There's secret tunnels and secret holes. If a door is unlocked, you are allowed to go through it. Like, you can test every single door, every single thing. There's secret messages hidden in black lights and stuff. Like, it's enormous. But it's like, imagine a building like as big as a Costco with multiple levels. But in order to get to one level, you have to climb inside of a tree and then play a harmonica, and then a door opens to get to that level. But if you don't do that, you can't get there. It's a playground for adults. It's fucking amazing. But they're all different. So, like, the one in Colorado is themed like you're on a different planet. And it's kind of like 80s alleyway. Everybody has a headband on and knows karate, grungy-ish. And it's like that. The one in Vegas is Omega Mart. So when you first enter it, it's a supermarket. Like, you're literally in a very well-lit supermarket. But as you start to look closer, you notice that everything's just a little bit off. Like the cereals are named something kind of funny. And then you notice that all the vegetables have eyes. And then you go through it a little bit more and you find secret tunnels that suddenly put you in another universe on the other side of the supermarket where you find out, like, as you discover the secrets, as you're like exploring and whatnot and climbing. I mean, it's huge. It's monstrous. They're so big. You start discovering like why Omega Mart is what it is, where the produce came from. It's fucking weird, but Omega Mart is easily one of the best. But part of the puzzle of Omega Mart is there's phones all over the place, and if you pick them up and listen really fucking closely, you can hear things, and it'll start to tell you stories. And of course, I did that and put a bunch of fucking strangers' faces on my face. Of course, I fucking got COVID. We all did. Like me, Glut, Zeke, all from Omega Mart. But it was worth it. It was still so cool. It was so fucking cool. The phone bit, I'm pretty sure that's how I got sick, but it was worth it. I mean, don't go get COVID, but you know what I'm saying. Meow Wolf is just awesome. I'm a big kid, and as long as I can be a giant child and climb on things, I will. Like a science museum, but how do I, it's like, do you guys have like, David, in Scotland, do you, like at a McDonald's or something, did you guys have like Playland? Like, you know how McDonald's used to have a play area? Did you guys have that? Where outside it would be like a big toy, like in a fenced off area with like slides and whatnot. It's like that times 100 and for adults. Like you will find slides you can ride that'll take you down levels of this crazy world they've built. It's wild. Truly crazy. Oh yeah. Like it's not like where you're just walking around looking at things. You have to interact with stuff and walk through stuff. And half of it you won't find if you don't get on all fours and like start pushing at little doors on the ground or something. It's pretty wild. It's really cool. They follow their own narrative, exactly. Each one, as far as I know, all the Meow Wolves have like kind of a narrative that you're going through as you explore. And like the one that's here in Colorado is like another planet's cityscape kind of thing that you're exploring and going and, you know, working out a secret. It's really cool. I love them. I love that shit. They employ awesome artists. You can actually apply to work on a Meow Wolf and like help artists design the rooms that people are going through and experiencing and stuff like that. I've thought about it. I'm not that cool, but it'd be such an experience. There has to be YouTube videos. I guarantee it. Look at the Vegas one. If you find one, please look at Omega Mart. That is what it's called. Meow Wolf Omega Mart. Like Omega, like the Greek symbol, Omega Mart. Please. Omega Mart's so good. Oh, Omega. Seriously. It's this, like, Meow Wolf is meant for adults. I feel that so hard. There's so many things I want to do as an adult. Like, I want to go to a trampoline park. I want to go to one of those skydiving places, but they're literally filled with just parents staring at their fourth graders doing said activity. I feel like a fucking creep. I don't have kids. I don't want kids, but I am a kid. I would like to go to the trampoline park. That's what Meow Wolf has done for us, I feel. It's given us a place where we can go be children, and it's not weird. I don't have to have kids to go. I can just go. Wonder was really cool. I liked Wonder. Wonder was fun. Not nearly as interactive. I mean, those little spinny seats on the ground were probably part of the funnest part. I wouldn't have fun surrounded by fourth graders. That's the problem. I want to go to a trampoline park that's like 18 and up. And it's not because I don't like kids. I just feel creepy. I'm an adult. I'm closer to 40 than 30 now. Like, I don't want to hang out with your kid. Sorry. I just don't. It feels weird. It's not mine. But if they made one for like, you know, just 18 and up, where it wasn't like, you know, 12-year-old birthday parties being thrown in the corner while I'm trying to enjoy a trampoline park, yes. Fun story, though. Someone made a trampoline park at Burning Man last year, so I have gotten to experience a trampoline park. It was just in the desert. But it was fucking awesome. I was a child for a day. Meow Wolf is like the poor man's holodeck. Sounds fucking awesome. Guess I'll have to head up to Denver this summer. Please do it. Oh, please do Meow Wolf. Any of them, really. I've only been to the Denver and the Vegas one, but they are fucking amazing. And like going through them once, I don't think I saw everything. I think I'd love to go back again and see more. I love that dream, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think there should be places, people should be able to bring their kids everywhere. Like there's nothing wrong with that, but you know what I'm saying. I don't want to jump with a bunch of children at their birthday party. It just doesn't. This feels weird. It's not my kids. Oh, is this Meow Wolf? Did you watch it? I'll save it. Of adult-sized bouncy castles. So the concept of a bouncy castle is very appealing. This has constantly been a thing in my mind about bouncy castles. Static electricity. How nauseatingly staticky are they? Like, I hate balloons. I don't touch balloons. I hate them. Styrofoam can fuck its own butt. Anything that's gonna make me feel staticky, I don't want to have anything to do with. I fucking hate it. I have like economy size dryer sheets that I use like on my hair and shit if it's staticky. I cannot stand static electricity. And all of that air blown up, blow up furniture. Oh no. Throw it away. No one wants to sit in your blow up furniture. It's staticky. Static is the fucking hell shit. I don't want nothing to do with that. But I don't know. I've never been in a fucking bouncy castle. They just look like that would happen. Yes. Hello, my son. No. Ma'am. Ma'am. Goes right for the lipstick. Do you see that? Right for the lipstick every time. See, I've never been in a bouncy castle. I would not. Why are you licking my armpits? Stop. What are you doing? Oh, you just woke up, huh? Yeah. You just woke up and forgot where you were, so you had to come bother me. That's okay. I love you. What's stuck to you? What'd you roll in, buddy? Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you shove it in your face. I just don't want you to lick it off. He's the most lover boy. I genuinely think, I think he thinks my face is dirty. Like, dogs aren't, they don't see the same color spectrum you and I do, but he definitely can tell that I look different when I put on lipstick, and I think he wants to clean my face. Because it's only when he always wants to lick my mouth, let's be real, but when I have lipstick, he goes fucking just whoop, right for my mouth. I think he was trying to clean me off. You're a very sweet boy. You're just a lover all the time. Good morning, Anubis. How are you, love? That and a bunch of skate parks that are rented out and filled with balls. Oh my god. An adult ball pit, though. That would be sick. Sick. I am. My mouth is... he's like, Mom, there's food all over your mouth. Fix it. It's not food, bud. It's literally probably poison. Thank you for the snuggles. I just hate going to Denver. I hate leaving the spring. Spending near 2 hours on my fat tire bike doesn't sound fun either. No, that sounds terrible. I'm so much closer to Denver than you. It's a lot. That's a lot. I get that. That's literally how I used to live, like, in relation to Spokane. It's like, do I really want to drive 2 hours? For what? Wait till the dopamine kicks. It'll happen. Just got back from an event? Fuck yeah. Ever cleaned out a ball pit? Do I want to know how much? No. I remember the last time I ever went on a big toy. I don't remember how old I was. None of that. I was pretty young. But I remember because we were all like climbing in the tunnels. Like a bunch of kids were climbing in the tunnels. And one of the kids pissed and vomited in a tunnel that was like necessary for escape. And so we all kind of had to do this like spider thing and like, like push our legs and arms against the sides and like straddle over this like ongoing puddle of piss and vomit. And then I went down the slide and I was like, I'm never going in one of those ever again in the rest of my life. And I never did. That was it. It was a weird moment for me. Don't eat that. Oh man, I don't know if you'd want to relocate to the US. We're no better. A new chicken ding? It's chicken you put it in the microwave until it goes ding. That's clever, actually. Adult ball pit isn't as fun as it may seem. I live in Philly and there's a ball pit here. There's a bar here with a ball pit. It gets dirty in there. Yeah, that's kind of why I made that face when someone asked if I'd ever cleaned one out. Like, now I just... Like, how many Band-Aids and diapers were in there? Lots of bandages, fluids, condoms, and diapers. Yep. That's what I would, yeah. I mean, maybe Canada. Any Canadians in chat want to speak to how you in general feel about your country right now? You don't have to, no pressure. But as a super unfortunately born and bred American, I wouldn't. Relocating here on purpose, like permanently, feels like going into a dark room and being presented a crunchy old asshole and being told to lick. And then just told over and over for the rest of your life, you like that, it feels good. You like that, it tastes nice. You like that, it feels good. You like that, it tastes nice. Until we die. And the whole time I'm like, I don't like it. It doesn't taste nice. And they're like, you like that, it tastes nice. It doesn't. I wouldn't. But I feel like Canada's not too bad. Nowhere's perfect. Like, you cannot glorify anywhere. Nowhere is perfect, but like some places are less bad. I misunderstood what they meant by ball washer. I'm expected to make a full recovery. Oh my god, it's like the torpedo. Survived with major injuries. I wouldn't move here, born and raised. Yeah. Sweden, the US of ye old A, is a sobering reminder of how good we have it here. Yeah. It's a sobering reminder for us of how good we've had it. Some people fuck in the ball pit. Ew, kids go in there. Ugh. I can be a really good robot when I need to be. You like this. It tastes nice. Our country should be kissing foreigner ass right now, man. Jesus. A lot of the good places are hard as hell to legitly relocate to unless you have an in-demand job. You know, that's literally part of the reason I maintain a medical license. Ever since I graduated, part of the reason I maintain my medical license and I keep paying for it and I keep doing CEUs is in case I ever get the chance to relocate to another country, being a certified medical professional, even though I know I'll probably have to recertify in another country and whatnot, makes me highly valuable. Terrible, but I literally have kept it for part of that. Part of it is that reason. Like, I'm not useless. I'll come to your country and heal people. Just like, I want some healthcare or something. That's it. Not a like huge ask. You're such a snuggly boy. You're so warm. Yeah, Bob, I want to go to snow outside and not be warm anymore. Marketable skills. Yeah, I keep that for that reason. I've thought about that for a lot. Kids come out of there too, apparently. How could you? How could you? We'll unplug Nana for healthcare and job. Please. I'll do it. It's fine. There are some countries that don't even have respiratory therapists, though. They call us respiratory nurses or inhalation therapists or pulmonary specialists, pulmonary nurses. We don't exist everywhere, which is weird. I tried to pull up in this. Don't be a dick. I wanted to hear automated voice. How bad? You're not wrong. That was pretty automated. I love you, Bubba. I know. We'll take a break in a minute. I have to pee too, and I'm out of coffee. Yeah, there's a few European countries that being gay is illegal. I know. I mean, they just hate women. But I don't think I'd want to go to those fucking countries anyways, really. He is the most... I mean, and then there's Bill under my desk trying to unplug things. How come you're not the graceful one? What happened? Ow. Hi. These are my poodles. Say hi. They're very needy. Look at these hands. Your Muppet paws are out of control, Bill. Okay. Okay. It's the babies. Trick now wants to battle. They're my house sheep. Some have house hippos. Some have house sheep. This is mine. You wanna go outside? Do you wanna go potty? All right on my bladder. All right, let's take our first break of the day. They both do that. It's like when I stop petting them, they either bat at me with their hands or they do that like, and then they just wait. And I'm like, okay. How do you not? How could you? I know cats do the same thing. Like, how do you not? Just go, okay. Like, how do you not? It's like when your dog stretches. How do you not say, big stretch, good stretch? How? I'm genuinely asking because I physically can't not say it. You can't not. You have to. I feel like that's just part of being an animal owner. It's battle. It's battle time. Get her. Oh, I think he has. No. Can you hear that thumping? It's crazy. I hear them thumping through the house, and sometimes I think it's a people. They're so dun 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 dun. Those bunny feets. It's so loud. It's genuinely happening. Sometimes I wonder if you guys can hear it. Because it's so thumpy. It rattles my camera. I don't know if you can tell when they jump like that. The whole desk goes. They're just big bitches and I love them. When my dog bounces on his hind legs, I always say show off. Oh my God. Lil has this. I mean, she's beautiful. Let's be honest. Lilith is gorgeous. Oh my God! Alchemy's computer's better! Cheers to that. Fucking Christ. That's a birthday gift right the fuck there. Do you hear that? Boom. I got a baseball dough. Get her. I guarantee that's probably exactly what it is. It slowly like does this all day. I wouldn't doubt it at all. It's Lil. Oh yeah. She's the vocal one across the board. She's a moaner and a groaner and a talker. I think she was pissed because he had her couch. I love when we get a little battle time in the morning. It's especially, I mean, seriously, like you guys remember for like a year, Lil couldn't do this. She is, I guess, is getting arthritis in her hip at a really young age, and that giving her Dasequin has changed her fucking life. Like none of this. She hasn't limped in so long. I couldn't even tell you the last time she like limped on that leg. That Dasequin has just changed her life, so she can actually play again, and it makes me so happy. And she doesn't yipe or get scared because she's not limping. She's not in pain. Get him, Bill. Get him. Or just look at me. Oh, are we done now? Is that it? Dasaquin. Let me grab it real quick. It seriously, this is worth it. We'll take a break after I show you this stuff because it has changed her life. And it's crazy because I brought it on stream after I started giving it to her. Because I wanted to tell you guys about it. And half of these fuckers in stream were like, oh yeah, I've been giving that to my cat for years. It's incredible. And I was like, you fucks holding out on me? The only reason I know about it is a guy at the park noticed her limping on her leg. And he had a big old husky. And he asked us, he was just like, how old is she? You know, because his husky had the exact same thing happen at the exact same age. And the vet suggested this Dasaquin. And we started giving it to her after we asked our vet, obviously. And it has changed her life. Like, she has not limped since, and she just had this, there was never an injury. We took her to the vet, we had x-rays, there was never anything permanent done to her hip. We just couldn't figure out why she wouldn't, it hurt her. Like, she would limp on it. If you, like, rolled over near her in bed, she'd growl, like she was protecting herself. It was so sad, because she's so young. They just turned 5. And it's just, I mean, literally changed her fucking life. Oh my God, let me grab it. Hold on. Okay, so the way that you spell it is Dasuquin. Dasaquin. Joint health support for small to medium dogs, but obviously everyone here is using it for their cats too, so there's got to be a cat version. It's probably by the weight. Yeah, it's not an anti-inflammatory. There's no steroids in it or anything like that. It's a natural supplement. And I talked to my vet about it and he said there's nothing in it that could hurt her. So it's worth a try. But so many people here, genuinely, after I showed it, were like, oh yeah, we've been using that on our dogs, cats for years and it's a fucking miracle. I'm almost out. I give it to both of them because I figure why not? It's preventative. Look at her humping. She has no hip problems now. It's amazing. Look at the size of these though for the dogs. They're huge. They're so big, but they love them, and they just eat one a day. I think you do 2. What is it? It says it on here. It was like, for a dog, 30 to 59 pounds. Initial week, it was 2 a day for 4 to 6 weeks, and then 1 a day. Forever, I guess. It is. Yes, it is. It's like a glucosamine complex. So it has glucosamine, MSM, which is another, I know that's good for joints and stuff like that. I can't remember exactly how to pronounce it. Sodium chondroitin sulfate, avocado, soybean, unsaponifiables powder, Boswellia serrata extract, and green tea extract. Who the fuck knows about all that? But it's definitely the glucosamine, and it's probably just formulated specifically for dogs, like in a big chewable tablet. But it's, I mean, I wouldn't have, you guys know. She has not limped since doing this shit. It has altered her life. She can run at the park for 2 hours. No limp. It never can. This has done so much for her joint health or her hip or whatever the fuck was going on, because we did take her to the vet. It was nothing like, not a tear or anything like that, so we really couldn't figure it out. It has altered her life, and it's just, I just take so much pleasure in actually watching her play, because for a while there, we really didn't know what we were going to do. Like, she just couldn't play or hike or do anything, and it sucks. It's WD-40 for your fucking joints, and it is. Like, she is such an active bitch now. Cheers to our animals' health. We love them. That's probably exactly what I had, because I know I got it on Amazon. Yep. Thank you. That's literally this. It's almost all gone. I've been giving it to him for so long. It was totally full. They're great. I'm so happy because I even tried like really expensive dog CBD. You guys know it was Elevet, which is still great because it calms them down. Lilith actually really loves her CBD treats she has every once in a while. It's good for that, but other than that, it didn't do anything for her hip at all. It just slowed her down so she wasn't on her hip as much, but her hip wasn't healing. Chewy carries several varieties of Dasaquin. Oh, I do order from Chewy. Thank you. That's actually really good advice, because once this is out, I'll be reordering it for sure. But I already do a Chewy order for them. That's how we get our pizzle sticks, and that's how we get our dehydrated lungs and our hearts. That's how we get all of our food, huh? Is Chewy. You love Chewy. Chewy's great. All right, weed ground up. If this, you guys are seeing this, I am grinding weed. If it's gone when I come back, we know Tammy is now a corporeal being in the physical plane of existence. And she is the devil, and she's ruining all of our lives. I don't know. But if I come back and it's full, Deb is with us for the day, and we'll have a great day. But other than that, we're going to fucking Alan Wakening. After I kill a fruit fly on my desk. Where are they coming from? It is snowing outside. I just don't understand. Look at that. Okay, we're testing it. Let's see if she comes. Oh, yay, Vile! I'm saving that. I love that. It's the babies having a battle. I love saving that. I take so many pictures of my dogs because I just love you fuckers so much. Do you want to go outside? Yeah. You want to go outside? Oh, where did you come from? I gotta make my desk unpleasant. BRB, I'll put music on. Stretch your legs, loadable, do what you need to do. So, like, how did I break my back cleaning this room yesterday and it already looks like this? Anyways. Let's fucking go. Yeah, can you tell I walked through my fucking kitchen? Ugh! How? What happens? I don't know. Yes, we are awakening, moving shit around. It's so weird not having it my dashboard on this PC and being able to look at you guys. But at least I have it on one PC, because without my dashboard, I literally couldn't change our category. Yeah, that's all the time. I call it the kitchen. Same. Like I went to bed and that shit was bleached. Like, I got on my hands and knees and cleaned those floors. That dishwasher was running when I went to bed, and I woke up and the sink is full, and there's like shit on the counter. I'm like, what? Tammy? Nah, she hit my kitchen instead of my weed. We're good. Home stuff. Seriously, like, what the fuck? Peppered chicken breast and a small shredded onion, mixed veggies. That actually sounds delicious. Simple is oftentimes the best. Sometimes I make myself just like a big bowl of rice and I put like an egg on it and some hot sauce, maybe some chopped up onions or something like that. And chili oil. That's like one of my favorite go-to really fast, just like I need to eat today meals. It's simple, but it hits the spot. Herb stiff. Oh no. Seriously, yeah. The floors make sense. My dog's feet are filthy. Everything else, I'm just like, what the fuck happened? Where was I? It's right there. Heater. Brr. The snow has not stopped since yesterday. It's cold. Come on, little heater. Mama needs your love. That's right, little bitch. Oh my god, imagine a movie night. Dude. I'm not calling out particular people in movie night, but I know for a fact that at least 5 people in movie night cook like passionately for fun and love food and or cook professionally or have cooked professionally. There's a lot of foodies here, like that. I wouldn't want to bring anything. Does that make sense? I wouldn't, because why? Right? Like, I'll bring beer. I don't know. Napkins, right? I'll bring the cutlery. That's all. I can do cookies. I'll bring some dank. They'll be ugly, but they'll taste like heaven. Same, cocky. I like to eat. Like, that's it. Stop music. I was waiting for you to end. Not another one. Getting into Alan. Don't fuck with me. Yeah, I can make cookies. I can do that. I'll bring some cookies. But other than that, napkins. There's too many, like, genuinely, like, Cocky, imagine if Crispy got that chance. Can you imagine the look on his face? Or I know for a fact Anubis loves to cook as well. Like, I know this. Glut has a passion for food. Like, a passion for flavor, for food. Like, there are some people, and I adore this trait in people because I understand it to a certain extent, not in feeding people, but I love to, like, host and, like, give people a good time. Like, the people that love to feed people, and that is their, like, getting to feed a bunch of other foodies who just genuinely want to eat. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the shit. Almost. I was so close. I did get juice though, so this should help my throat. We're at the float. We're still Saga. Oh, I think the butt is. I'm buttholing. Do I fill it in or see how bad it gets throughout the day? That's the butthole. It's happening. Yeah, we're aiming the next time I can, I'm gonna aim for an Alan chapter. But we're still in the float. Always fill it. Okay. I think it's gotta be the bong. I know. How does one just walk around unfilled? No here. She's got talent. I can do it here. And now I just sit like this here in it. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm painting something today. I can't talk. It's gonna, it's a scene from My Little Pony. Water bottle, not bad, actually, but I think that's because I drink it like that. Whereas that, I don't like suck it. Thanks. Have you ever seen that video of Lady Gaga and does that, but they have to speed it up, so she's like, it's fucking hilarious. I know, it's not this. I wonder if it's the silicone, though. Like, maybe it's, like, because it's special, you know, it's antibacterial, whatever. I wonder if it doesn't stick. Stop. Anyways. I know. Why do that while it's drying? I don't know. We're testing it. Thank you. It is a pretty color. It's this shit. I've tried it before, but I wanted to see how talk proof it is, and it is buttholing a little bit, but that's pretty good. I mean, we've been live for like 4 hours. No, 3.5. It's Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink in Royal. Cause we'll never be royals. Royal. ColourPop. Is it Color? I haven't tried ColourPop. Sugar Pill has some good shit. I used it up. Like, it was such good liquid lipstick. I used the fuck out of it. But I was really impressed with Sugar Pill. It's a good song, kind of. No, it's a good one. Ooh, cheers. Maybe. Yes, I used it right away. I've actually been using the spray on my back. And it's better. My back actually got better. She's a witch. No, I used it the moment I opened the package. I was like, oh my god, balm! I love lip balm. Like, my lips are always dry living here in this climate. I put it on my elbows and my knuckles too, because I feel like I get dry. I put my skincare on my hands sometimes because I get so dry. No shit, check this shit. So, Sek is now a witch. Ooh. So she made all of these fucking tinctures. It's incredible. And I'm her tester bunny on them. And this is the one I've been using. She could tell you what's in it. It's got all this stuff on here I probably couldn't even. Cramp bark, valerian root, chamomile. And witchcraft. But she made me all these cool tinctures, and I've been using them because I have, like, shit. Ah! I'm fine. And the little balms that I used right the fuck away. I also put on lip balm. Why are we like this today? Do you see her? What? Helps with muscle pain and soreness because I have this thing. It's like a hypermobility thing with my joints and stuff, but if you notice I twitch a lot, it's because I'm readjusting my body constantly. Because there's something with my joints and stuff where they're extra. I call it the stretchy. If you ever hear me refer to myself as the stretchy, I'm extra stretchy. So like my knee joints and my hips and stuff, if I sit still for too long, start to fall out, and it causes this really weird, dull, aching pain all the fucking time. So I'm constantly doing this, recrossing my legs or laying on a different hip or whatever, or crawling up in my seat or something, and we joke about it, but it's just this constant weird dull ache I get. And it's part of like an autoimmune disease process, and I'm always looking for things that don't involve fucking painkillers because I don't want to live on like Aleve. You guys know I have a permanent ulcer from that. EDS, you know what it is. Cool. You know. You got it. Yeah. That. It's weird because I've just dealt with it my whole life. I never really, like, you know, when we were, I'm sure a lot of you identify with this, but when we were kids, it was like, you got hurt, you had a dull pain, whatever, get over it, wrap it up, you're fine, you're a kid, kids are hardy. And so I just took that forward into adulthood and just assumed like that was my life forever until I started meeting other people with these same symptoms and same shit. And my sister actually, like, literally her knees, like, buckle randomly, her hips just fall out just walking, and she's a fit bitch. I was just talking about her yesterday. She does yoga, borderline teaches. She can handstand and shit. Like, that's my biggest example because I couldn't even dream. She's so fit. She takes really good care, and it still happens to her, and that's when we both started, like, looking into it because we were like, what the fuck is this? It's not normal. You know, people's, like, joints and shit just don't fall out. And that was the journey. Yeah, Beth has had it for way longer than me, so she knows way more about it. Eliza also has it, which is weird. I think a lot of people that ended up sitting a lot, we discovered it because it's like, why does sitting hurt? You know, that was a weird symptom. That's like, it's part of the reason I joke, but like, I don't sit down on my days off. Like, I just keep moving because I will always infinitely feel better moving than I do sitting. Cheers. Thank you. I actually, like, I drink a shit ton of coffee and smoke a lot of pot. Like, my teeth shouldn't be as good. I am kind of really anal about teeth care. I think that's it. Thank you. I do feel very good about my teeth. I think they look pretty decent considering what's happened to my mouth over my lifetime. I just take, I like, I use like the Colgate bacterial fighting whitening, whatever toothpaste. And I have a Sonicare and I use it twice a day, but I also have I cleaned off my desk this morning, so I had them by my computer, but I have these everywhere in my house, and I'm constantly flossing, and that's the only thing I can come up with is how I avoid the stains I should have. I should have, like, not crazy stain, but I drink a lot of coffee, smoking weed, like, you see what happens to our bong water, like, but yeah, I'm kind of a freak about teeth care. But also, the lipstick, this is just, you'll get this. The lipstick the lipstick color you wear will absolutely enhance a tone of your teeth. That is just facts. And so if you pick a lipstick that has a lot of blue in it, look at a color wheel. What is opposite of blue? What is opposite of whatever the tone of your lipstick is? That's what's going to be enhanced. So like blue bathing suits are really common because they make you look tan. A bluey based lipstick is going to make your teeth look really yellow. So like purple lipsticks, I will not wear them. They make my teeth look yellow to me. Whereas if you pick like a more bricky tone or an orangey tone, look at the opposite of that. It's blue. So the blue whiteness of your teeth is going to pop. So I guarantee that's part of it. But thank you. I do take really, I mean, you know, I spend a lot of time in the dentist. I take really good care of my teeth. Which I hate that. It's stupid that that's how long it takes to get a diagnosis for that. I'm going to pause this because the song just started and I wanted to get back in the game before it fucking gets lost in it again. Dogs out for the next 5 minutes because if you didn't know, every night we have movie night in the Discord and it's about to happen without me, so I'm going to find someone cool to raid. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This was wild. Did not know what? Quotes of the Fall, Finnish alternative rock band, has a history of performing in the United States, including their first gig at Musexpo 2008 in Los Angeles. They also have a DVD called Live in Moscow, showcasing in but Moscow, United States, whatever. Maybe they toured under a different name or something. Who knows? I don't care. I'm glad they're here. This was amazing. This game. What a well-kept secret by you fucks, though, dude. I don't even know how you did that. I've avoided this game like the plague. I don't know how I did it. Because that right there was newsworthy, and that never made it onto a feed of mine or anything. Fucking good. Fucking good. That's it. Nah, that was so good. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm going to look and see if someone cool, I mean, obviously there's cool people, someone out there to raid that's not playing a game that will be spoiled for me. Thanks for hanging out today. Tomorrow is Borderlands Day, of course, where we play with friends. Please feel free to join us. Stop by, listen to the whatever, me bickering about having to get in a car all the time. You know, the usual. And Monday's day off day. Tuesday, oh, Domestic Dan is playing a game I can't raid into. Tuesday might be something special and unique, but please come by. It's going to be dope. Same time, same place as usual. And that's it. I feel like emotionally tapped, dude. That was great. It was just so good. Katie versus Cars. I fucking hate him. I know, Dan's playing the thing. I picked Zach. He's one of the few I saw that wasn't playing the thing. Have a beautiful night. See you in movie night in like 15 minutes. Not even. See you in movie night in 10 minutes. Love you. No butthole.